The 16th of December 2024, The Tinker Woman. We deal on this channel with non-politically correct stuff. It would be a big mistake to think, though, because I'm not politically correct, that I don't admire all the various strata or sections of our Irish society and its traditions. It would not follow that because I call somebody a tinker that I'm looking down on the travelling community or anything like that. It's a lot more sophisticated, or what would you put it, mixed views than that. But I want to tell you a story. A lady, she's married to a friend of mine, and she was pregnant, and she went into the doctor. I think it was a gynecologist in a county town, big town, and it was all they all knew each other in this town. It's a town about the size of Tullamore. So this lady, we'll call her Kathleen. She was in, and then there was a good lump for Tinker Woman. I'll not say her name. She would be maybe 50 at this stage, and she was pregnant as well. And then was a solicitor's wife, a good character too. She's the one who used to say to me, you know something, nobody likes their job. If they're told the truth, nobody likes their job. I always remember her saying that. She was good that way. She had a good old chat with her. But she would be well-to-do, maybe a touch upper class. Maybe the husband play a bit of golf, you know. And then there was this other woman who was connected with a business person, and they wouldn't be out much. You wouldn't get them in the pub. They were a bit swanky, if you know what I mean. Wee bit notion of themselves, and she was in as well. Now, she would be young enough to be maybe on her third child at most. They probably wouldn't have any more than that, maybe about 36 at the most. Definitely going to be the last child. The other lady, the lady who told me about people not liking their jobs, was somewhere there, maybe on the second child. And my friend was a young woman, and she was on her first or second, I'm not sure. But the Tinker Woman was on her 14th child. And there was somebody in first, and they were getting a long session with the doctor, and he was doing this and that and the other. Or a woman, I don't know what the gynecologist was, I can't say. And the chat come up about this thing about having the kids. And they all said theirs, what they were, and everything's talking about pregnancies. And of course, the fancy ones was quite politically correct. They couldn't exclude the Tinker Woman from the conversation, you see. She's entitled to review too, you know, we're very politically correct. And they asked the Tinker Woman how many she had, and she said, well, I had 13 and I'm on me 14 now. And they nearly dropped. What? Why are you having all? Wouldn't you think you'd have stopped? Do you not know about contraception? Well, she says, they're all healthy, thank God, miss. And I can't say no to me husband. And she meant like that he wanted more and more children. And this made the other ones more disgusted. I wouldn't take that from him. No woman has to take that nowadays on your 14th child just because you don't want to annoy the husband. I'd just tell him no. Oh, well, she says if you told him that, he'd leave you. He'd leave you. What? Well, I'd let him go. I'd let him go to hell. Oh, says the Tinker Woman, it's all right for you to talk. We're living in a caravan, and where am I going to go? And if he's put out, where is he going to go? And it's well known in the travellers community that the husbands will not accept no for an answer. Now, I'm not going to tell you any more than that, except that it's a true story, and it was conveyed to me by that lady Kathleen confidentially. In other words, she was my fly on the wall, and this is easily 26 years ago. I'd say it about 1998. But the contrast in the makeup and the way of thinking of the people concerned, you possibly couldn't within Irish society get a greater divide of wealth, of social status, of pomp and circumstance, and all of that stuff. And politically correctness meets reality than you had in that waiting room on that fateful day. I tell it to you for entertainment. It happened. That did happen. Comment on the lead. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll see you back for something soon. Bye. Thank you.